And with basketball firing up, some of the fall sports are wrapping up, including BYU's men's and women's cross country teams. They compete this weekend for another Mountain West Conference Championship. True Blue's Jenne catches up with the Cougars, who hope to run away with the title.
The men's and women's cross-country teams have been known for their success over the years, and after both teams placed second in the Mountain West Conference last year, their goal this year is to be #1.
I think it is a very important goal this season, especially after we saw what happened last season. I think it's still a very realistic goal. I don't think it's unrealistic by any means. Something that we can definitely do, especially this year being the last year in the Mountain West Conference. We want to leave with a championship.
It's always our number one, kind of like Lavelle Edwards back in the day. That was their #1 priority, and that certainly is for us as well to win the conference. And we had some good success, I think, winning about eight in a row there for a while.
Both the men's and women's teams are nationally ranked, and the success of the teams can be attributed to a few things.
I came into a program that it's been around for a while, so Coach, especially Coach Patrick Shane, he's been coaching more than like 30 years. And so he just has a lot of experience and has dealt with so many situations. Another thing is we have so many talented girls that come into this team that all of us just bring each other higher because we're all just pushing each other to the next level. Teammates are huge when it comes to workouts. Like, I'm sure any sport would know that a teammate, if you know they're there for you, that you want to do better for them and for yourself.
The teams need to stay focused and pace themselves in order to continue their success and compete at nationals.
I think just like pacing in a race, you have to pace yourself through the season. You have to make sure that you're not burning yourself out early on, whether it be through high mileage, running a ton, you're going super hard in your workouts, super hard in your races. You have to make sure you're leaving a little reserve in the tank sometimes. So it's more than just the running. You have to make sure you're balancing your life and that you stay on top of things so you can get the sleep that you need, not stressing yourself out too much, and also just keeping the focus on the national championship. One thing we're concentrating on this year is to be focused on nationals, not just focused on these meets right now. We want to keep that as our goal, and that's the thing that we'll be focused on most.
The men's team have set their sights high and are working hard in hopes of doing well at both conference and nationals. And after a second-place finish at the pre-national invitational, the team seems to be doing just that.
We've advanced, every year to the national meet. Same should be true this year, but we still have to run strong. We'll go into the conference meet, we'll taper up a little bit for that and run well, and try to get our conference championship back. And then still allow us a couple weeks of good preparation going into the regional meet and then the national meet.
Miles Batty is a consistent top finisher and contributes to many Cougar wins. He will keep on leading the team in their success.
Looking at Miles Batty, who's been leading the team, he'll continue to lead the team and really is one of the top collegiate runners in the country right now. And he knows what has to be done, not only physically but kind of mentally going into events.
Jenne is in our True Blue studios. This should be a Cougar sweep this weekend, right?
It should. Both teams are looking really strong. So they'll go into Laramie, Wyoming this Friday and should sweep. They each should take home a first-place finish.
There's a lot of intrigue in the men's side because New Mexico last year edged BYU in the men's for the championship, and this year the Lobos are ranked one spot higher than BYU going into this weekend.
Yeah, but BYU really wants it. I was talking to Miles Batty, and he said this is their last Mountain West Conference Championship, so they really want to come out with the win.
How fortunate is BYU to have Ed Eyestone as the coach?
They're incredibly fortunate. He knows what he's doing. He's probably the best that could be teaching these boys.
And it's ironic that they have to go to Laramie one last time to finish out their run in the Mountain West Conference.
Right.
And they'll be eager to run right out of there this weekend. We wish them luck. Caitlin, thank you very much.